Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Mike the Knight. I'm here. I want to talk to you guys a little bit about speed. Creating, maximizing the most efficient sprinting speed that you can possibly obtain. Here's how we're going to do that. In order to get speed, we need to not focus on quickness, right? Quickness and speed are two different things. So I have another video about quickness and speed. You can check that out. But ultimately, quickness and speed are very different. Quickness is RPMs, turnover frequency. Speed is how fast we can literally get from one point to another. Okay? So when we're sprinting, we're actually going to tune our frequency rate. So at first we're going to have short, choppy, quick steps to generate into another phase where we actually start working on our tune, our rhythm, in terms of how fast we're actually turning over our feet. Because now we'll be taking bigger steps, we'll be bounding. Now, our foot speed will actually be very quick. But we'll get to that in a second. Our foot speed will be quick as a product of momentum swing. And let's talk about that. So we need vertical power. And to get vertical power, we need to focus on backside mechanics. Now, backside mechanics are crucially important. Okay, there's debate out which one is more important, backside mechanics or frontside mechanics. Now, I strongly believe that backside mechanics is the most important, and here's why. Because our backside mechanics need to be very large to create a big range of motion. Our backside mechanics create our frontside mechanics, and we need to come across with a big wheel, keep big backside mechanics, so therefore we can easily tuck our heel and keep it very tucked and compact to our body, so we can minimize any type of drag possible. We want least amount of drag. We want to make the most amount of efficiency. Okay? So that's killing two birds with one stone right there. High foot positioning, bigger range of motion, more potential power to be implemented in the ground, and less drag. By momentum mechanics. Momentum swing leg mechanics is what's going to be implemented as we drive our knee forward rather than driving our knee up. We don't want to focus on driving our knee up because then we'll lose momentum. We want to maximize efficiency, remember? So we want to keep momentum tuned at its finest. So we want to bring our knee forward, not to 90 degrees, but pretty close. It doesn't have to necessarily be 90 degrees to become most efficient. And actually, if you go past 90 degrees, you won't be efficient. And so we want to focus on finely tuning our frequency rate, and that depends on a whole bunch of things. How fast you're going, how much power you're putting into the ground, your limb lengths, because everybody's different and everybody has different limb lengths, okay, and different spine lengths. So you have to finely tune your own frequency rate to get the finest result. All right? So now back to the momentum swing leg. When we drive our knee forward, our heel is almost going to bounce off of our hip or off of our butt. Off of our calf will bounce off of our hamstring and swing forward without us having to force our foot down into the ground. It will automatically happen as a product of momentum. Okay? So that's why momentum mechanics are so important, produced by backside mechanics, to implement the most speed into the ground as humanly possible. We can't force our foot into the ground as much as we can build momentum after bounding and bounding and bounding. then we will be able to create the most power and efficiency and momentum and generate it into the ground to be able to propel ourselves up and forward and to get the best sprint possible. So with that said, I hope this helps. Ultimately, speed is a product of vertical power put into the ground and the amount of frequency rate finely tuned with the implement of momentum swing leg mechanics. Okay? And so if you like the video, please give a like, subscribe, reach out to me with questions. I've been studying this stuff for a long time and I'm looking to share the information so we can spread more athletes around the world. Alright?